Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Thanks for being here today. My name is Liz. Welcome to our Intrinsics, where I explore all kinds of creative things to make my art meaningful. And basically that's what art intrinsic means. It's a mix between the word art and the word intrinsic. So whatever your creativity is that is meaningful to you. So that's your intrinsic value. And yeah, my channel used to be called Intrinsic Values of Liz Huey, but that was just way too long. After 6 years, it's like, just let's move along. So I shortened it to Intrinsics, but that's basically my goal on this channel, is just to find what makes creativity valuable to me intrinsically. So, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be beautiful. And today it's gonna be junk. So it's my trashy journal that I've had, that I always keep on hand. I've got several in the making. I've got a whole cart full of trash supplies in various containers that I keep on hand for just such days like today, where I just want to play and put some stuff in a trashy journal. And it's a visual journal of your life, things we have purchased in the past. It's our consumption journal, if you will, things that we bought. You know, it's just junk, things that I've made. And then that's, you can't really, every journal is going to be different. So that's the beauty of these journals. And they don't mean anything necessarily, and you can write in them if you want to. It is a journal. And at the beginning, it's a visual journal. So today, I was playing with some cardboard. And I'm going to see if I can implement this kind of stuff into my journal. I made a bunch of canvases out of some cardboard boxes, Amazon boxes and whatnot. And I love to paint on them, because I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to supplies, art supplies. Every now and then I will invest in something that will cost some money, like my Kuretake paints, my watercolor paints. That was an investment. And even then, it wasn't even that expensive in my opinion, because they last forever. So that's what I was working on. And then I had these leftover pieces of cardboard, and I stripped them apart. And look at how fun these little wavy, bumpy lines are. And I've got a ton. And I got some vertical and some horizontal. So I love it. So I'm going to try to implement these in a few different places and just kind of play and chat today. Okay? Sounds good? All right. I might add some color to some of this. This looks kind of blah. And I'm noticing that this tape is coming up. So let me put some glue on that. And some of the adhesives that I use, Fabric Tack, Elmer's Extra Strength Glue Stick, also double-sided tape. I've got this size and a narrower one, and this heavy-duty Scotch packaging tape that's clear for some of the plasticky things that, you know, really don't stick down. So anyway, let's play. I think I'm going to sew those eventually, but I want to put some color on here. What do I have? Paper-wise, I know I've got some stuff in this box. It's kind of my soft tissue-y things. Oh, that would work. Oh, I've got a tea bag. Yeah, I did take some tea bags too. Okay, let's get some of this. This is pretty. This is just a wet wipe. I love this. This is fun. Just one of those painting sessions that turned into, you know, this is a result of a painting session. So I wonder if I use alcohol inks on this, because man, that's bright. That is bright. And so I'll do that side. And a little on this side. So are you guys doing anything creative today? Sometimes it's just a create anything kind of day, right? I've had a few of those. I am experimenting with a lot of creative freedom this summer, and I hope that you are too. You know, not a whole lot of set parameters or finished goals. I do want to do some extra painting though, and I'm having a hard time fitting that in. I was going to meet with my friend Bob. He's an oil painter. He does all kinds of stuff, honestly, but his favorite medium is oils. And I am learning about oils. And I told him one day, I said, Bob, I'm just not convinced. And he says, well, you know what? We're going to paint. Give me a call and paint. We're going to paint together. And I said, okay. And then I called him when I got back from Oregon from my last trip, and he's got knee problems, and it's really causing him trouble. So that isn't happening soon. But we'll get there. We'll get there, and it'll be fine. Let's find this in another place. Let's use it up. That's another beautiful thing about these books. Use things up. Oh, wouldn't that make a pretty pocket right there? Tuck there, or belly band. Let's see, what can we do? So many options. Oh, we've got color here. Why don't I do that right like that? Sounds good? Let's do it. And this side. And this side, and we'll see how much over I went. Cover. And we're gonna leave it hanging over because that's just gonna be kind of fun. Then maybe later I could sew that too. It's fun to have lots of little strings on here. I haven't done a lot of sewing in this one yet. Excuse me. But that is always a fun addition to these books. You know what? There is something that I made that I want to put in here. Hold on. I'm going to zoom you down a little bit. That's a little better. Okay, so ages ago I made these snippet rolls, right? This one's kind of large, and it's pretty fun actually. And they're a little bit vintage looking, okay? That one is, yeah, these are all vintagey. I remember the exact day I made these, and this one in particular. I remember the moment, and I was sitting on the couch, and it was getting too long, so I had to go over the couch, back of the couch. And then this one is very plain. So I made these, you know, using up scraps, of course, which is a really great idea, but then I don't use these. So, in my opinion, that is silly to me. I make it and I don't use it. What's the point? Okay, I want to use up this little strip too first. And each of these signatures, let's have a little bit of this. There. On a fabric page. Okay, so I like this stamp one. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of stamps. This would be good on a pocket. Let me find another pocket. There's a pocket. Okay, that's fun. I like it. Let's trim that off. And I'm going to put some color right here with a, oh, let's find, what colors are these? These are the my blacks and grays. Boring. Let's get something fun. Browns. Here. Orange, and do the orange. Just to add a little bit more something. Okay. And then You know what? I could ink this up too with another color. I've got blue. Let's get some blues on there. Or purple? Go purple. I'll make it Easter. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. I remember just sitting there working on this little strip, and it just kept going and kept going, and I didn't want to stop. Did not want to stop. Okay, I think that's excellent. Yeah, everything about this was a really good time. And that's another thing about these journals. You remember about moments. Okay, I want to make sure that butterfly is right side up. There we go. Perfect. And then some mush it down. Got some on my fingers, that glue. Fold it in the middle. Got a good crease in there. Oh, what's this paper clip about? Don't know. There. And again, a little more sewing on that end, and we'll have our cute little colorful pocket. I like the red and white on that though. Look at the red there. So let's see, what else could we do? I was going to use the cardboard. Where can I put that? Oh, isn't that fun? Love that. I love these 2 pages next to one another, but I'm still going to add some stuff to that, I'm sure. Pepsi. And this is a big pocket. Maybe I should add some cardboard here to reinforce that. Does that look good? I think that's a good idea. And then yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a plan. And I could actually color the cardboard a little bit too. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Now we're moving along. That needs some color. That's cool. Okay, let's do some in another one. I'll use up some of this too in another one. I love having more than one signature to work on at a time. Okay, let's start from the back, just because. This is a little piece. This needs to be somewhere. This is a tab. Where's my stapler? What do I got on the other side? Better check. Nope, perfect. It's going to be just right. Yeah, a little crooked, that's okay. Okay, so where'd the cardboard go? Let's find a place for this. Where's the little piece that I cut off? I don't even know. That could be there. It's an extension of a page. Could be there. I kind of like it there. It's kind of got a rounded edge, doesn't it? And that still makes this a pocket. Oh, you know what though? This is a little loose, so maybe I should set it there. Or do I want to do some, it's too wide. I made them so wide, didn't I? Let's do this right here. That'll reinforce this section right here with the break in it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting the glob. that. And then I wonder if I should put a piece of my painted tape there, just because it's gonna catch. I feel like it's gonna catch. Perfect. And smush it all together. And I like that. Should put some more tape here and there. Guess I need some color. Yeah, when I do acrylic painting, I really like doing the tape along the border, just for fun. Just so I can have things like this to use in my books. Yeah, a little bit of color on that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Isn't there a song? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so use it there. Maybe I'll scrunch it up like a, there's already bumps. Give it some wrinkles. Make it a ruffly type of thing. So I get off camera, sorry. There we go. Layers. So layers, layers, layers. Now this is kind of a curious thing. This envelope. I'm gonna put a strip of this on there. She's upside down, but the word's right side up. Okay. I'm gonna cover her up, I think. Man, that's just so chunky. Here we go. We're gonna do this thing right here. Gonna make that a pocket. Let's do it rounded. There, like so. It's really kind of tall. And then I'm gonna put a sticker over her or something over her because she's upside down. We can't have that. Okay, I gotta make this so it's not so. Oh, and I've got this right here. That is going to catch. Let's get this a little better secured. Oh, here's that little piece. Okay, so. All right, I'm having fun. Oh, these are adorable books. I really like all of the different elements that you can put in these. And I've got quite the stash. I'm at that point where I need to stop collecting and do more recycling. Literal recycling, not creative recycling, just because I have more stuff than I have time to work on. Okay, so I wanted to put something over her. Make it just another little pocket there. Wouldn't that be adorable? And this is gonna have to have a little notch. I have that one. I have Ticino. I have this, but I don't want to cover up the word. I have these. That's fun. There's another one. I made a couple of those. Let's see. Do that. So not quite. I still am leaning this way. I'm leaning this way. So where's my double side? My skinny one. Oh, here we go. Actually, I think I want the fat one so I can put two big things right here. That makes sense to me. Because I don't want to make too many pockets. Need to make some washi tape with this stuff. I've seen it done. I just haven't ever done it myself. You just take paper and whatever you want. You could put fabric too. And then just lay it on there and make some really cool tape that way. Lovely, lovely. And then you have cute little things you can put in there. Oh, adorable. Okay, friends. It is 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it a video, and I'm going to keep playing them. I have some time. And maybe I'll make more videos about this. So we will see you on the next one. Love you guys. I hope you're having time to be creative today and figure out intrinsically what makes you tick. So take care. Love you. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.